The other day we went shopping together at Hobby Lobby, me, you, and the hubs, and we bought a whole bunch of stuff like this nutcracker and also some ornaments. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out if the EufyMake UV printer can in fact print on the things that I've bought. I have to tell you, I already know which ones are actually going to work outside of the very last one that we are gonna try together. First things first I'm gonna try and print on is this right here. I'm actually gonna try to print directly on top of this right here, just doing our name. Something like that right here. I feel like I'm going to be able to because this right here is the tallest point after all the rest of it. We shall see what ends up happening with that one. We got some ornaments. These are the ornaments that I bought with you at the Hobby Lobby. I have to tell you, I am not a fan of these ornaments. Also, I already know that these ornaments, you're not going to be able to be printed on. Well, technically that's a yes and a no. If you wanted to print on the back side, you totally could print on these. However, you're supposed to be printing on the front, and the front has the bells and the fake tree right there. There's too much. There's too much of a lip from here to here. So this is going to be sticker made. We also got a cute little ring tray. I'm going to do a sticker on this. And the reason for that is it's the same reason why the ornament, there is going to be a lip that's right here. We have discovered that things with lips don't work because if you watched me trying to print directly on my dessert platter, that glass dessert platter I got, you will know that was a fail. This right here, if I tried to print directly onto it, would also be a fail. So I'm just gonna do a cute little sticker. The other things that I got is going to be this right here, cute little ornament. And then I'm just gonna print something on the back side. This right here, I've been trying to figure out, I think this is like clay. It doesn't say what it's made out of, but it's definitely like a plaster clay material. It feels very raw, as if it's like, you know, clay that doesn't have any glaze on it. So I'm just gonna put something on the back of this. Then I did get some air dry modeling clay. Clearly it's still in its package, so I have to make some ornaments to try and print on. That's gonna be for a different day because I didn't do anything with it yet. Anyway, the last and final thing that we are going to print on is going to be this right here. This right here is not fitting in the EufyMake UV printer. Not like this it isn't, it's way too big. So I have to cut this down to size in order to fit it inside the EufyMake UV printer. I wanna know, does it print? Can we print on this? And what does it look like? We're gonna find out. This is the one that has me curious enough to try. I don't think it's gonna work though. I don't think it's gonna turn out. What do you think? Do you think that it's going to work out? This one right here, this mat right here was $10.99. So if it doesn't work out, then I've wasted $11. If it does work out, I got a really cool floor mat. We shall see. All right, the last and final thing that I had purchased at Hobby Lobby, but I'm not going to play around with today, is going to be the 7 plate that I purchased for my neighbors for Christmas gifts. Here is my thought on this. I want these to be forever items, and I fear, one, you're not gonna be able to print directly on top of these because of that lip. So then I would have to do a sticker. And does a UV DTF sticker, one, scream high quality, because I want these to be, these feel like they are of quality. And two, are they gonna hold up the test of time? Because I want this, I'm gonna personalize this with every single one of my neighbors' names on there, maybe like a cute little quote or something like that. I want it to be very personalized to the individuals that I'm giving it to. And I also want it to scream high quality. And I don't think adding a sticker will give its longevity or scream high quality. What do you think? I know a UV DTF sticker is like hands over fist, way better than a, you know, a vinyl decal that you can cut off your Cricut. But like, is it enough? So here's my thought process. I did get the xTool P3. I do know the xTool P3 can engrave on ceramic. That I do know. But I also do know that there is something coming to the craft room. I was going to say craft castle, but this ain't no longer a craft castle. It's a craft room. I do know that there is a new machine coming to the craft room. I don't have it yet, but I got the email saying it's on its way. And I think I am going to hold out on doing these until that new machine gets here. So I think that new machine is going to give me the best of the best of the best quality ever. And it's going to stand the test of time, but also scream, I'm high quality. So I am not going to touch these until I get that new machine. So These 7 plates that are right here, we're not going to touch. I'm not going to do the air dry modeling clay. We're going to have to do that together at a different time. But let's figure out if I can print directly onto this. Print a couple really cute stickers with the Eufy for the ornament and the ring dish, and then also print directly onto this. I think that printing on this is going to be so cute. And see if you can print directly on top of a doormat. Let's go. The very first project that we are going to try with the Eufy printer is going to be just the stickers. I know you've seen me print stickers a million times. It's not going to be anything new that what you've seen before, but we are going to print some stickers. We're going to see how these turn out looking when we customize them and how easy it is. Okay. I want you to know, if you are a Cricut user and you are tired of cutting vinyl, this is going to be the project that you are going to want to watch, okay? We just have the small mini flatbed. I'm going to put that in here and I'm going to lock it into place. This right here is one of the newer machines, and you can see that it's red. You lock it into place. Now you're ready to go. I have one of these really small sticker sheets. All you need to do is put this onto the tray just like that. Now, you know what's funny is I struggled for the last 6 months trying to get the clear thing off of the sticker without the sticker peeling up. For months, I've tried that. But you know, if you go fast, it doesn't. When you peel this thing fast, one, it doesn't take you that long, right? You probably missed what I just did there. But 2, all the sticker stuff stayed on the thing. Why did it take me 6 months to figure out that you should fast peel this thing? I don't know, but that is what it should look like. Now what we have to do is head over to the software. Okay, so over at the EufyMake UV printer software, all you want to do is open up a new window in the EufyMake Studio. And then right here automatically says that I have my mini flatbed inserted, which is great. Now what you want to do is press snapshot. Alrighty, so for our projects, we have 2 ornaments and a ring dish. Let's work on the ring dish first. Okay, we'll go into text. And, oh, I like this one. Awesome. Does that look good? I'm just gonna make it smaller. Okay, this needs to be no more than 39 millimeters wide. So we're gonna do 39 here. Okay, and let's just group this and we're gonna lay this over here. Okay, the next thing we want to do is let's just do another sticker at Creative Fabrica, babies, first Christmas maybe. We'll just find a cute little thing that we got. Or how about Christmas ornament? This one's cute right here. So we're gonna download this. Cute. Okay, we'll put this right on here. Drag and drop into the EufyMake Studio software. Now I only want to do a circle. I'm gonna do that entire circle and we're gonna do, no, we're not gonna do that. Go back over here, come on. Merry Christmas. All right, we're gonna download this one. Okay, going over here, I'm gonna do, find one. This will do. We'll drag and drop this into the EufyMake Studio software. If you want, actually, I'm gonna drag in the SVG file because the SVG file, you're gonna be able to recolor. So this one right here is the SVG file. This right here is the PNG file. This one right here, I want to turn white. Okay, this one, I only want it to be the same as this, so 39. We're gonna drag that over here. And then for the other one, I need it to be like something different. Let's do these nutcrackers right here. I think that's going to be cute. Okay, so we're gonna download those, drag and drop them into the EufyMake Studio software. Okay, for this, I want it no more than 30 millimeters wide. So this one right here, we want 30. Ooh, it's gonna be teeny tiny. Okay, so that is going to be it for the stickers, I believe. Now, I am not somebody that likes to waste material. I have a bunch right here. So what I am going to do is I am going to add in a few more stickers. I'll do this one larger and just put this right here. These ones I am not going to use for today's project. They're just ones that I am going to give out into my cardstock orders. Awesome. Okay, so what I am going to do is select everything. We're gonna come over here to ink mode and we are gonna print it on stickers. All right, so we are ready to go. We're gonna print these stickers. We are just gonna press print on our computer. We're going to send this over to the EufyMake UV printer to see what it does and how long it also takes. All right, so this print is going to take a total of 0.89 milliliters of ink, which equates to less than 50 cents of ink, which is great. So we are going to press go on our printer and we're going to let this do its printing. I'll let you know how long it takes when it's done. This actually only took 19 minutes to get all of these stickers done, and they look so good and crisp. Look at how nice that is. All of these look so good. Look how teeny and tiny that one is. Looking so good. Oh my gosh, you can hardly see this one, and that's because it's white, but you'll be able to see it on that wood, and then that small little thing for the ring dish. Okay, what you have to do with these stickers is you have to turn on the laminator and heat the laminator up. It only takes a couple seconds. But this just puts the clear film over the top of it, kind of like a transfer tape if you're using vinyl, and you get rid of like all the additional stickiness. So if you've never seen me make a sticker with this thing, that's how you do it. It's very easy, no eating, no cutting, no nothing. While we wait for this one to get done heating up, let's just pull this one out because we are going to insert the large format tray because we are going to try to print directly onto... No, we're not going to do the large format tray. I just looked over on my thing. What we're going to do is we're going to print on that small little house ornament. This thing right here, we're going to print on this. Now, if you were to lay this down like here, this ball is going to be taller than your ornament. You don't want to do that. Let me bring you back. I'm going to bring you back so you can see it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to just let this hang off of the, hang it off the thing, off the mat. I'm going to line up the base to the base of my thing. There's like ruler marks on this thing. I'm going to line up the bottom with the bottom ruler mark just like that. I'm going to press it down. Okay. Making sure this isn't going to be drug anywhere. All right, now what we want to do is we are going to press finish on our screen. Again, 19 minutes for all those stickers, which is not bad at all. Okay, let's go back over into the original canvas that we are working on. I'm going to take all of this and slide this off, and then we're going to do another snapshot. What it's doing is the same thing it did before with the sticker thing. It's just taking a live preview of what's inside your EufyMake right now. Okay, for that one, what did that thing say anyways? It said, God bless this home with joy and happiness, peace, and most of all, love. Okay, so I am going to put my friend Jean's name on the back because I bet she's going to love this. So it's going to be Rocky and Jean. So I'm going to put a text box here. I'm going to do add headline. I'm going to give this to my neighbors. I love them so much. Their name is Rocky and Jean. And let's pick a cute little font. Well, this one seems Christmassy, so let's do that. Okay, I am going to do this. I'm going to turn this upside down. Do 180 degrees. Okay, I'm going to insert another text box. You know, remember when I told you that I didn't like working with this designer software? It's because I don't. I literally do not like working with this software. All right, this seems to be all right. What I am going to do is I'm going to come up here and I am going to do ceramic because I'm assuming that that is ceramic. I'm going to delete all the rest of this stuff that's up here. I feel like we're having some lagging issues. Okay, this one, we're going to do ceramic, standard's fine, white, CMYK. I mean, it's only going to be black, but that's fine. Let's just press print. We'll see if this actually prints out well on this ornament that we have here. Okay, so this right here is going to start to print. Oop, this is going to take a total of 0.04 milliliters. So like, we're talking pennies, maybe not even a penny of ink. So we're going to let that do its print. Now the laminator is done heating up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to put it inside the laminator. And that is going to suck the piece of paper that has their printed stickers through the laminator. All right, when that's done, it will stop moving, and then this is what you're going to be left with. So for these stickers over here, I'm just going to cut off these, make sure not cut the stickers that I want to put on my ornaments. Okay, these ones right here, I'm just gonna put into different cardstock orders for my cardstock warehouse. Okay, all you do with these is you just peel them. If you've never played with one of these before, you peel this, place it onto your thing, and then you peel off the clear. Your sticker's good to go. No weeding or nothing. 7 minutes. This took a total of 7 minutes, and I can tell you right now, you may not be able to see it because of the blinding light here in the Eufy, but I can tell you right now, oh, I'm going to be doing more of these. Holy cow. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? This looks so freaking good. Oh my gosh. So this is the front, and it honestly feels like what they did to the front is exactly what's on the back. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. They are going to love this ornament. My goodness gracious. Oh, I'm in love. So we're going to put a personalization right here. What we need to do, because you're not going to be able to do it like this, is we need to put this, the big one, big tray. So taking this out, we're going to put this in. I obviously need to replace my mat because it is dirty, but that's okay. We're going to lay this in here. All right. Do you see them? We'll see if this works. Same thing as before, 7 minutes for that. We're going to press finish. We'll go into this right here. We're going to switch this over from the mini to the standard and press the snapshot button. I am going to delete this right here, and we'll just put, what should we put as a customization for a nutcracker? Christmas 2025. That's what we'll do. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think this one's going to work. This one's not going to work because we are having some head issues. Yep, she does not want to print. I think we're having issues because the ball is taller than this. Well, we can't always have successes. So while I thought that this was going to work, it's not going to. That's okay. He looks cute just the way he is. I truly, if I wanted to, I could probably put a little sticker right here, but I already printed the stickers. I don't want to print another sticker. So we are not going to print another sticker. He is cute just the way he is, and I'm going to use him anyways for Christmas because I love him. He matches my Christmas aesthetic. Okay, now what I have to do is cut the mat to fit into here. Let's do that. To make this easy on myself, I am just using a piece of sticker paper. This is just going to be my guide. And I'm going to make this just a little bit, I'm going to make this longer. It can hang off my, it can hang off the edges, but okay, so we have the rug. The rug is the same size as the sticker sheet, the large sticker sheet. It kind of looks a little small. Although, if you can print on it, would you? Because it's this small? I don't know. I actually have to, I'm going to put it next to my front door just to see. But anyways, we're going to try it. We're going to try and see if it actually fits into the, if it prints on it. We know it fits. Does it print? All right, so over here, I am just going to slap this puppy on. I'm going to put it straight on my thing. There is going to be a little bit of hangovers on each side. I am just going to do it like even on each side. I'm going to line it up on the ruler just like that. And then we'll press the snapshot button on the UV printer. Okay, so I'm kind of wanting this to be a Halloween welcome sign or a fall welcome sign. So let's head back over to Creative Fabrica, and we'll hopefully find like something that is printable that would be like welcome. Oh, something like this. No, I want some color. Let's do some color. but something like that. Ooh, Hocus. Do you want to do this one? Hocus Pocus. This one's cute. And there's a lot of color, so we'll know if it actually turned out well or not with that. Ooh, these AI pictures are terrible. That's fine. This Hocus Pocus is going to be fine. That's going to be so cute if it ends up turning out on this rug. Okay, so we are going to find the download, drag and drop it into the EufyMake Studio software. All right, this is going to, we're going to zoom out, and we are going to need to rotate this 90 degrees because we want it going side to side. All right, so that's about middle, where they say it's middle. Okay, so we're gonna put it like that. What do you think? I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's do, we're gonna do unknown because I don't know what material this is. Standard, one layer. I think we're gonna need to do multiple layers. If we were to do, hold on, let's try and see, like if we were to do, this is wood, how many layers does that give you? 6 layers. Okay, why don't we just stick to the wood setting, because I do think that we are going to require a lot more wood, or like a lot more white. Okay, so let's just press print. Will this work? I don't know, but we shall see. The one thing I can tell you is for sure I believe it is going to print. It's whether or not it's going to be too crispy to to be on. Ooh, what I should have tried is the flexible white ink. I believe there is enough left of the original one that I could do the flexible if needed. Okay, so this is going to take a total of 6.49 milliliters, which is about $3-ish in ink. Not too bad for a personalized welcome mat, although it is kind of small. We're going to press the happy button. I foresee that this is going to take about an hour to print. 1 hour, I think. I'll let you know, but I think it is going to take about an hour. Well, I have to tell you, I don't think the 9 layers of white was enough. I don't think this is bad, but I do think that maybe we could have gotten more layers. But this is our finished product. More layers, definitely more layers. I feel like what we have, whatever this material is, like soaked up the ink, because this just doesn't seem dark enough. I could totally go darker than that. Yeah, definitely more layers. Okay, let's roll this and see. It actually does just fine. I'm not going to do the flexible white ink. I don't think there's much necessary to do with the flexible white ink, because the flexible white ink is not as opaque as the normal stuff. This actually doesn't look that bad and does bend, but how many layers of white ink I put on it was definitely not enough, but all right, looks good. Also, that thing, remember I told you it was going to take an hour? Actually only took 43 minutes. Not bad. I thought it was going to take an hour. Okay, so we have a really cool finished porch mat. I dropped it on the ground from a distance. It looks really good. Like you can totally read exactly what it is that I printed on it. So is it a fail? No, I don't. I would probably prefer more white ink on there. I absolutely love the way that this ornament turned out. I am thinking that when I finally roll out this clay, that it's going to turn out just like that. I feel like that's ceramic, right? Okay, so when it comes to these right here, you've seen me apply stickers, you know what I mean? All you do with this one right here is like so teeny. Look at how teeny that is. The quality of prints, chef's kiss. I just want you to know, for everyone that keeps telling me, just use your Cricut. You could not print and cut any of this. Do you see this right here and how teeny tiny that is? You couldn't print and cut that. This is like really small. I made this like really teeny tiny. But I'm going to put this, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this towards the bottom. Sometimes when things are intentionally made center, they end up looking not center. So all you do is to place the sticker, you just put the sticker down and then you rub. And then the tape the transfer tape, the lamination tape, you just peel that away. Be gentle with your sticker. Make sure that your sticker's on there. And it is so small that it is just hard to see. But like, look at that. Isn't that so cute? The sticker's really cute. I'm not really a fan of all this fur. You know what I'm going to do is I am going to like hang this on the cookie trays. When I give my neighbors their cookie trays, I'm going to use that as like ornaments. Okay, we got Merry Christmas. Oh, I just want to show you. This is what the Merry Christmas one looks like. So tiny. I know that I did this in millimeters before, but it's about 1.5 inches in width and about 1.25 inch tall. So like, this is a really small sticker. Ask yourself, can your Cricut do that? I think the answer is no. I would not want to do this with a Cricut. Okay, I'm gonna put this down towards the center. This one I feel like, I know I chose white. I feel like I should have done a different color. Only because this is kind of really hard to see. It's there, you can see it, but it's just, if you did it black, because the wood is light and that Merry Christmas is white, so it just kind of blends together. There's not enough contrast between the two. But I mean, it's there, and some of these little like swoop marks, the stuff that's, you know, underneath Christmas or like with that M and how thin it is, no cutting necessary. Perfect. Then we have my little sticker right here. This right here is a little bit over 1.5 inches. Same thing. I wish I would have done like a different font, but that's okay. Same thing. Here's this. Here's this. If you wanted to, you could rub this with rubbing alcohol to make sure that it stays perfectly, but I'm not going to. It's just going to be me that's using it. And I know I'm not going to get any type of stains on it or anything like that, or water. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. And I haven't even pulled the transfer tape off yet, but I am in love. This is so cute. What a cute newlywed gift. The possibilities are absolutely endless with this. I think that this is so stinking cute. Look at that. How adorable is that? $3.99 for this thing. And I just slapped a sticker on it. Probably cost me like 10 cents of ink to print on that. And if this was like a newlywed gift or a bachelorette gift or something like that, I mean, how stinking cute. So easy. Took us what, like nothing to print this. So cute. Absolutely so cute. So out of everything that we purchased from Hobby Lobby and then personalized today, which one was your favorite? Which one do you think is going to be something that you are going to do when you get your UV printer? I would say that my favorite is going to be this, just because of how well it turned out, but it's going to be a tie. And I know it's going to surprise you. It's going to be a tie with the floor mat that's down there. The reason for that is I think if I upped the white layers, it would be even brighter and turn out so much better. And then that would be something I would like 100% want to put outside on my front door. All right, y'all. I sure hope I inspired you to create. I can't wait for you to get your EufyMake UV printer, because you are going to be doing all the things that I am doing, which is crazy. You're going to find all the things. You're going to keep customizing. You're going to keep personalizing, and you are just going to have endless possibilities to create, and create. I'll see you later.